Come on, Chiefs fans! Breaking news! The Kansas City Chiefs have received a double dose of unexpected news, and it's something every Chiefs fan needs to hear. I'll give you all the details, but first make sure to hit the like button if you've been a Chiefs fan for over 16 years. It's great to see fans of all ages. There are people here who have been bleeding gold and red for over 30 years. The utmost respect. Now, I want to ask you something. On a scale of 0 to 10, how would you rate Andy Reid as the Chiefs head coach? Comment below. All right, let's get right to it. Joe Thuney is no longer a Kansas City Chief. The veteran offensive lineman is headed to the Chicago Bears in a trade finalized earlier today. According to reports, the Chiefs are receiving a fourth-round pick in the 2026 NFL Draft in exchange for the All-Pro guard. It's a move that might surprise some fans, but let's break down what it means for both teams. Thuney has been a key pillar of the Chiefs' offensive line since signing that massive 5-year, $80 million deal in 2021. Over the past 4 seasons, he's been nothing short of elite, earning 3 Pro Bowl nods, 2 All-Pro selections, and helping the team secure back-to-back Super Bowl victories. But with just 1 year remaining on his contract and a nearly $27 million cap hit for 2024, Kansas City decided to move on and free up some cap space. Now, for the Bears, this is a massive acquisition. Chicago was in desperate need of help on the offensive line after their quarterback took a league-high 68 sacks last season. Protecting Caleb Williams, assuming he's the guy, will be their top priority, and adding a player of Thuney's caliber gives them a reliable presence up front. Not to mention, this move follows their trade for Jonah Jackson earlier in the week, signaling a real effort to rebuild that unit. As for the Chiefs, this likely means we'll see some younger guys step up to fill the void. Could Kansas City target an interior lineman in the draft? Maybe they already have confidence in the depth of their roster. Either way, this move shakes things up, and the front office clearly has a plan in mind. So what do you guys think? Did the Chiefs make the right move in moving on from Thuney, or would you like to see him stick around for another season? Travis Kelce is officially back for another season with the Kansas City Chiefs, and he's not holding back on what led to that decision. Following their heartbreaking 40-22 loss to the Philadelphia Eagles in Super Bowl 59, there were plenty of questions about whether Kelce would be done with his career. But on the latest episode of his New Heights podcast with his brother Jason Kelce, he made it clear he's not done yet. The biggest thing is, I just love playing football, Kelce said. I love playing. I still feel like I could play at a high level, maybe even higher than I did last year. But he didn't stop there. He admitted that he felt like he let his teammates down more times than he helped them last season, and that's been weighing on him. I want to have a good run. I had a bad taste in my mouth about how last year ended, he added. Kelce, 35, could have gone out as one of the greatest tight ends in NFL history, but instead, he's coming back with unfinished business. And let's be real, he's still playing at an elite level. Despite battling some nagging injuries, he was a crucial part of the Chiefs' offense last season, proving once again why he's a future Hall of Famer. But what really sealed the deal for his return? That Super Bowl loss. When Jason Kelce asked if that game played a role in his decision, Travis didn't hesitate. It was probably the biggest factor. Losing to the Eagles on the biggest stage hit him hard. I just don't know what it was during that game. Man, I wasn't at my best. The more I watch clips or watch film and put myself back in those moments, I'm like, what the hell was I doing? That loss wasn't just a tough pill to swallow, it became the fuel for Kelce's comeback. And let's not forget his deep connection to Kansas City. I love so many people in Kansas City, so much in that facility, in the community, and it's my home right now. I don't want to leave that life yet, he shared. That loyalty and love for the city played a big part in his decision to stick around for at least one more season. Kelce also mentioned that he feels a responsibility to honor the contract he signed and give everything he has to the organization. Last year, it didn't end well for us. I just feel like there's a responsibility on me to live up to the contract that I initially signed, to give Kansas City and the Chiefs organization everything I have, he said. So what's next? Kelce wouldn't commit to this being his final season, but he did confirm that he's there for 2024. I know I have one more year on my contract, and I'm going to give it everything I have, baby. Now, Chiefs Kingdom, I want to hear from you. What do you think about Kelsey running back for another year? Do you think he has another Super Bowl run in him? Let's talk about Rashee Rice. The young wide receiver had an incredible start to the 2024 NFL season before things took a turn for the worse. A devastating knee injury cut his year short, and on top of that, he's been dealing with some serious off-field issues that could impact his availability in 2025. But here's the big question. What should Chiefs fans realistically expect from him next season? Well, we finally have some answers. According to Sports Illustrated's Albert Breer, the Chiefs expect Rice to return to the field in 2025. Speaking with Josh Norris and Hayden Winks of Underdog Fantasy, Breer shared that Kansas City believes Rice will recover from his LCL injury and return to the role he was building toward before going down last year. They think he's going to play in 2025, Breer said. I know they're optimistic that the vision they had for the offense this year can come to fruition. And let's not forget, before his Week 4 injury against the Chargers, Rice was on fire. He already had 2 100-yard games and was on pace for over 1,600 receiving yards and 11 touchdowns. He was quickly becoming one of Patrick Mahomes' favorite targets, and the Chiefs were starting to see their offensive plan come together. With Hollywood Brown and Xavier Worthy stretching defenses vertically, Rice and Travis Kelce were supposed to dominate underneath. But when Rice went down, everything changed. Now, the Chiefs believe Rice can be that kind of impact player again, but there's no guarantee he'll be 100% right away. Rehabbing an LCL injury takes time, and while he's making good progress, there's always the risk that it will take a while for him to get back to his best form. But here's where things get even more complicated, his legal situation. As most of you know, Rice was involved in a street racing incident in Dallas in March, which led to multiple civil lawsuits and criminal charges. This isn't just a minor issue, it's something that could lead to a suspension from the NFL. Right now, his attorney, who is also a Texas state senator, has been granted a legislative extension, meaning his legal proceedings won't even resume until at least July. This delay makes it even harder to predict when or if the NFL will take action. Typically, the league waits for the legal process to play out before deciding on a suspension, but if Rice is found guilty of anything, he could be looking at a 3 to 4 game suspension to start the season. The Chiefs are hoping it won't be anything more than that, especially since this is his first major off-field issue, but nothing is certain yet. So what does all of this mean for the Chiefs heading into 2025? Well, it's clear they still see Rice as a big part of their future. The fact that they haven't made any major moves to replace him suggests they're confident he'll be available at some point. But there's no doubt that this situation adds some uncertainty to their offense. Will he be ready physically? Will he handle a suspension? How will all of this affect his development as a key player on this team? Now, I want to hear from you. Do you think Rice can bounce back and pick up where he left off? Are you concerned about his legal situation and a possible suspension? Leave your thoughts in the comments and let's talk about it. And of course, don't forget to hit like and subscribe so you don't miss any Kansas City Chiefs updates. See you next time.